Today I'm going to do a question and answer session with the most common questions I get as a bookkeeper. Hey, I'm Morgan from FinePoints.biz. I love to get organized. Definitely hit the subscribe button down below so you don't miss a video from me every week. So since I started YouTube, I do get people reaching out to me that ask me questions about how to become a bookkeeper. So the most common question I get is about certification. So there's tons of different certification options. People are super confused about it. And I did make a video on it that I'll link up in the cards and in the description box. But to make a long story short, you need to go to the QuickBooks Online Accountant and sign up for their QuickBooks Pro Advisor certification. I actually think I'm going to do a whole video tutorial on this because it is strangely confusing. Like, I feel like QuickBooks should make it easier for people to sign up because they want people to be advisors, but for some reason it's not as intuitive as you think it should be. Stay tuned for a video coming on that subject. When it is live, I'll link it in the description box, so if you're watching this at a later date, you should be able to find it down there. And the second question I get asked the most is basically, am I ready to become a bookkeeper? People will email me and they'll be like, I've worked for 10 years in finance, or I took all these classes in college, but it's been a while and I don't remember. Basically, I just want to tell you, you can do it. So it takes work, and it takes hard work, and you have to put time in, but it is not rocket science, okay? The main thing that you need to do to get ready is learn QuickBooks. And again, with that certification I just talked about, start there. And then from there, I think it's just a confidence building. I think that's really what people are worried about. They think it's this big daunting task. But if you kind of break it up into smaller chunks, I think that's gonna help. So start doing your own bookkeeping for your personal finances. Start with friends, volunteer if you can, work under a CPA or accountant if that's possible. And everyone's scared when they talk to clients, like even seasoned bookkeepers. You know, if they have a big client, then it's kind of nerve-wracking. It's like a job interview. But you're never gonna do it if you don't just get yourself out there and start trying. I know when I started, it was hard to get motivated, partially because I was busy and I was trying to fit it into my life in little spurts. So I actually did the old school kids calendar. So I made myself a calendar and I said I have to work for 1 hour every weekday on my business. And I literally gave myself gold stars for the hours that I worked. So maybe that type of motivation doesn't work for you, but find what works for you, that you can just start putting time in, start studying QuickBooks, and look for your first client. I really feel like if you're motivated and you're working hard, you can get your business up and running within a month or two. I do have a video step-by-step on how to start a bookkeeping business and how much it costs and that type of thing. So check out my channel. I'll link as many as I think would be helpful down below as well. The next common question is, how do I get clients? And I know this is a hard one. Anytime you're job searching, it's hard because you are job searching. I made a whole video on this again. I'll give you the link down below. But basically, use your network, use your networking skills. You can volunteer your time, get to know people, look online for job leads. But check out that video for all the details because I don't really want to keep repeating myself over and over. And how much to charge as a bookkeeper. This varies a lot depending on your industry and your location, but I tell people start out charging $40 an hour, and then you can raise your prices if you feel like you're getting more experience and you're adding more value to your clients. Also, fixed rate pricing is great. I'm still kind of new to that, so I'm trying to learn that. Hopefully I'll test it out and then give you guys the info on value pricing, which just means charging your clients the same amount every month. So charging them $500 because you know about how long it's going to take to do their books. That's often attractive to clients because then there's no guesswork on how much you are going to charge. And the last question I get is bookkeeping a dying business? So there is some theories that because everything's becoming very automated, that there won't be a need for bookkeepers anymore because a computer could do what we're doing, categorizing the expenses. And I don't really know if that's true. I don't have a strong answer or feeling about it. I do feel like that the more things, what I've seen in my life so far is that the more things are automated, the more time I have to spend on the really more interesting aspects of a job. So this has happened to me a couple times in jobs where parts were outsourced, but I just see that as great. I don't have to do that busy work anymore. And for bookkeeping, I am able to learn about finances. I'm able to advise my clients on how to spend their money and where their money is going and what needs to change. So that's kind of my take on it. I'm not a super doomsday person. I feel like if I lose a job, then I'll just find another job. I kind of try to have the mentality of abundance, and that seems to work out pretty well. Alright, let me know in the comments if you like this type of video and what questions you have to ask a bookkeeper, or what do you want to know about your bookkeeping business. Thank you for watching. Make sure to hit the red subscribe button to get a new video from me every week. I do videos about bookkeeping for bookkeepers, organizing, and working from home. And you can also hit that little notification button, and YouTube should tell you every time I upload a video.